Hello.
I just say Roxy.
Tell us, man. This is the Rumor Report.
It's Roxy Romeo.
Roxy been iHeart Mafia all these years.
I just say Roxy.
If you want to know if something is like cool or if it's hip, the only way that you're going to know is if somebody from the culture, the black culture, co-signs it.
On The Breakfast Club. Turn it up.
I literally cannot with that intro.
Taylor Gang.
Oh
Taylor
my
Gang
God.
right there.
Like, that was put together so quickly. Like, how y'all even got that clip of me?
No, we work. We work.
Ain't no we.
Okay,
That's Taylor.
Can I take you to Philly?
We work up here. Shout out to Taylor.
Sometimes
Thank you, Taylor.
Sometimes I want somebody to take her, but no.
Every once in a while.
we
Every
need our
once in a
Taylor.
while. Yeah, every
Yes.
once in a while.
All right, so Billy Porter, you know that this SAG-AFTRA strike has been going on for, weeks at this point. And unfortunately, it has hit Billy Porter in a hard way. He announced that he has to sell his home because he is not working. He said that he had been in the process of filming a show, a movie, and all of that has stopped. And because he's not making quote-unquote FU money, he's been living paycheck to paycheck, and now he cannot afford his mortgage.
God bless Billy Porter. Hate to see him or anybody in that situation. But the actor strike hasn't been going on that long. So if you already at the
It's
point.
been a month, right?
Well, that's why he said he was living paycheck to paycheck
That's what
to
I'm
support
saying.
his lavish lifestyle.
If you're already at the
Yeah.
point where you have to sell your house and you wasn't managing your money correctly before, like, yeah, he was living check to check. That's not Hollywood's fault, is it?
No, that is not Hollywood's fault. But a lot of times we cash checks before they actually get to us, you know? And it could have been one of those things. Maybe he purchased a house because he knew he was doing this movie and he knew he was going to get a big check. And this was the house that he caught at the right time, and he purchased it, and he's waiting for that check to come, and then it just doesn't come.
Yeah, but he got money from Broadway. You know,
Yeah, he did.
He got money from TV shows,
Correct.
movies. You're in that situation after only a couple months.
Yeah,
Anna?
but we
you
don't
wasn't
also
managing your money correctly.
or we also don't know what he's spending his money on. We don't know if he's holding down family members, if he's helping other people, if he's like it's a bitch when you're expecting something to come in and then it doesn't. You know, because he had a couple of movies on the plane. We don't know if those movies were worth a couple of $1 million, but yeah, it sucks.
I mean, he literally said, I live paycheck to paycheck because I want to live this lavish lifestyle.
Well.
Like, he literally said that.
Well, you should be more frugal.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? You can't go chasing waterfalls. Sometimes you got to stick to the Nissans and the Altimas you used to. For real. Like, what's wrong? I don't know. But you're talking to frugal Vandross over here. Because I've been unemployed 4 times. I've been in that unemployment line. You know, I know what that feels like. So I don't want to go back.
Or you got to make great investments. Remember, I've been in this industry since 17, and you know, some investments pay off, some investments don't. But you know, you just want to put yourself in a position where you do get monthly income from other things, just in case something does not.
I agree. Or just save your money.
Or just save
Multiple
your
streams
money.
of income.
Yeah, and when I hear people say they live a lavish lifestyle, do you have to?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Like, do you have to?
No.
Okay.
All right, so moving on. Yesterday, 50 had his final lap tour at the Barclays, and apparently he brought out a slew of celebrities. Who did you say he brought out, MB?
I seen he brought out A Boogie. I
The
seen he brought
Baby.
out the Baby, and he brought out J.Cole, which was pretty dope.
And so J.Cole made a pretty big statement about 50's album. I think we have audio.
If y'all don't make some noise for one of the greatest to ever do this 50 Curtis Jackson. Get Rich and Die Tryin, the best album of all time. I don't give a what you talking about. It's Get Rich and Die Tryin at number 1, and it's Thriller at number 2. And I love Michael Jackson, but I promise y'all that Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent, we love you, my for real. New York City, good night.
Let's be clear. That's just an opinion, and that's J. Cole's opinion. Okay, I love Get Rich or Die Trying too, but Thriller is Thriller, bro. All right, Thriller sold over 100 million albums. There's nothing that's Thriller.
Yeah, that's his opinion. But 50's album, when it comes to hip hop, is definitely in my top 5 hip hop albums.
Agreed.
Hip hop, yes,
Hip hop,
absolutely.
But when you go outside of hip hop, Thriller is definitely in there. Outside of that, who else is in there?
Thriller is the bar. You know what I mean? By the way, that's once again, that's J. Cole's opinion.
Absolutely.
If he thinks Get Rich or Die Trying is better than Thriller, I'm not going to tell him no different, but that's his opinion.
But definitely top 5. That album changed a lot in this hip hop,
That's a great hip hop album.
in this hip hop world. So that's definitely top 5. One of my top 5.
I just
Mine
don't like
too.
when people try to revise history, man. There's a lot of kids listening. First of all, you shouldn't even be comparing 50 Cent and Michael Jackson.
That's a little weird.
That's
'cause
just silly.
It's one is pop, R&B, the other is
That's what I'm saying. That's
hip-hop.
just silly. Like,
No,
that's just a silly
But that's
comparison.
the albums to him, though.
But then kids will repeat that because they heard J. Cole say, you know, Get Rich or Die Trying is better than Thriller. No, then when I tell you to shut your little stupid ass up, you can call me old. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And they've never heard
old.
Thriller before.
Never even heard Thriller. Thriller sold 100 million plus copies. Okay, when people had to get up and walk to the record stores and drive to the record stores, that's different.
Oh my God,
That's
times have
different, bro.
changed.
Yeah, well, 50 was that during that time when people had to go. There was no streaming. during that time,
100
right?
million. Yes, listen to what I'm saying to you.
No. Oh no,
He sold
nothing beats 100 million.
million
Nothing
plus
beats 100 million.
albums,
Yeah,
bro.
nothing beats 100 million.
Come on, stop,
And that was like the hard way, not the easy way.
Yes, man.
Not the
Yes.
now way.
And we love Get Rich or Die Trying, classic, but that was just a silly comparison, J. Cole.
All right, so do we have time for Lizzo?
Yep.
Okay, so you know that Lizzo is facing a lawsuit. Initially, it was from 3 of her former dancers, sexual harassment, racial discrimination, religious discrimination, all kind of discrimination. But apparently the lawyer has now been talking to more of her former dancers. So at least 6 more have now come forward claiming that same exact things. So it's getting worse for Lizzo by the minute.
Yeah, the sad thing about this is we don't know if she's guilty or not. A lot of people are already basically saying she's guilty, which is not right. And lawsuits are like this. Once one person puts out a lawsuit and people find a way to get some quick cash, people are copy and paste that same lawsuit over and over and over and over again.
They think check's about to be cut.
Exactly. And if it's the same attorney is going to try to get everybody in the same thing to make his case look stronger. We've seen it before.
So you don't think that if somebody ends up having multiple people come forward, there can't be some truth to it?
It could be.
Not in this day and age.
It could be, but it also could be cap. It also could be a money grab.
Not
It
in
also
this
could
day
be
and
people
age.
chasing money. Like I've seen it happen a zillion and one
Same.
times.
Same.
Like
I used to believe it when it was multiples, but now it's like not in this day and age. I see the play. I've seen the play too much.
not that I'm trying to go off topic, but like a Bill Cosby. How many women came forward?
That's different though. That's when I believed it. You know what I mean? That's different. But nowadays, when you see things like this with the Lizzo situation, we've seen these lawyers do this all the time. Sometimes they put the story out that it's multiples and nobody else comes forward.
And then you see another email that says
They lie about it.
And
Okay.
then you see email, if you've been affected, please contact us. I've seen that.
I've seen it a million. I've seen it
Yeah.
too many times, man. I've seen it too many times, and they do the same thing with people all the time.
Absolutely.
Not just with Lizzo. There's a couple other people I've seen it happen to recently in the last couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple accusers have come forward, and you never even see the other accusers. They just put that out in the press. Because they try to make Lizzo's team fold. They want Lizzo's team to go
cut
ahead
a
and
check.
cut the check.
Right.
Well,
They want
listen.
to
It's almost like a smear campaign
It's
now.
working.
Almost. It is.
It's working because Made in America got canceled, and I am almost 99% sure that part of that was because she was a headliner.
I don't think so. I think that was low ticket sales.
I think that has to do with it too.
I think it was low ticket sales.
I think it was low ticket sales because they could have found somebody bigger than Lizzo. I think so.
Who's bigger than Lizzo?
At this
A
point,
lot of people, artist wise.
yeah, but at this point, like a month away.
Man, what's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all gotta cut this out, okay?
What?
See,
What?
this why people don't be liking us. You know?
What? I just asked you a question. Who's bigger than
There was
Lizzo?
no
That's
need for
just
that. There was no need for that. There was no need for that.
All right. Well, that is
whatsoever.
your rumor report. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. Teslin Figueroa will be joining us, and then Jeezy will be here. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club on BET.
Can't be wrong.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.